Hi! I have not fallen off the face of the earth. I did not quarantine myself like so far off and go off grid as per rumors. Nope, I'm here. I am actually feeling very upbeat about where we're headed, and I just wanted to check in and let everybody know how we're doing, how I'm doing, and sort of update on my word of the year. So some of you may remember, I wouldn't expect many of you to, but last year my word was flourish. And I took that to heart, especially as we were sort of coming out of quarantine. And I just wanted to do as much as I could in every aspect of my life. And, whether that be volunteering or through my work or any of those things, I just wanted to be all things to all people and do all things that I could. And that lasted, maybe 3 or 4 months before I realized I am burned out. I am burned out. I am stretched so thin. And on top of that, I ended up dealing with a couple of previously unknown health conditions, nothing major, but things that I needed to be aware of. And especially when I'm pushing myself and I'm tired and I'm not feeling great and I end up pushing even more, I can tend to make those conditions even worse. So about midway through, trying to flourish, I realized that, this is not working for me. And as much as I love helping people and being there, and I just, especially with my volunteering with middle school, I feel such a draw there that I do, many times feel that it's like a calling. I couldn't do everything. It was detrimental not only to me, but to the people that I was trying to flourish with and for. So I ended up having to pull back from quite a bit. And that kind of threw me into a tailspin, but also reminded me of a word of the year from not that long ago, which was grace. And I needed to give myself grace and allow myself to not feel guilty when I had to drop activities or I couldn't go somewhere because I wasn't feeling well, or I needed to say to somebody, hey, I need help with this. I can't do all of this by myself. And the nature of the health issues I'm dealing with, they can come on rather suddenly. And so normally I would have pushed myself through that and been like, just suck it up, Meredith, just do it. And I would have been, do what I need to do. Probably nobody would have even known that anything was wrong, but then suffer for it for the next 5 days or 7 or 10 days. So it taught me a lot. Just sitting back and examining that and seeing, as much as I wanted this to be true, it's not always easy to make these things go from here and here to reality. So that being said, I kind of looked back on that and I kind of looked around at my life and sort of challenged myself. What is it that you want to happen this year? We have no clue what 2022 holds for any of us. We can hope and pray that we get back to whatever normal is going to look like. But for me, I found that I'm happiest when things are taken down to their most basic level, if that makes sense. So I chose the word simplify. And part of the last part of 2021 for me was a journey of decluttering and getting rid of just stuff I had around the house. And, when we moved, we ended up renting a storage unit and we were able to empty that out and bring just a couple of things home that are sitting in my office now. Things, we can't get rid of, but I think we can go even further than that. So simplifying for me in the aspects of my life that it's going to be able to be, such as, clothing, possessions, volunteer hours and things like that, even things at work. Those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I love doing my planner each week and putting stickers in and writing out what I need to do, appointments and things like that. Am I going to simplify that? It's hard to say. Probably not, because that's something that I love, right? And I just enjoy doing that Sunday afternoons. That's, between that and budget challenge and savings challenges that I'm participating in, that's, I enjoy those. So I'm not going to simplify it too much, but I might, 1 or 2 weeks try doing a little bit less. I think it's going to be a very interesting word to try to stick to. I think that it's going to be challenging, but I also think that it's the right mindset for me to go into this year with. Simplify what I'm doing, simplify what I'm trying to accomplish with our financial goals, with our physical goals, things like that. It doesn't always have to be a 17-step process to get to where I want to go. Heck, it might only be 2 or 3. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I hope 2022 brings us all, peace. I wish you much happiness and joy. And please remember to always be kind to one another. And I will see you next time.